job done.
We talked about players that stood out on Friday night before last night's game. Kyle Krankovic's name came up, Jared Hilderman's name came up, and Keyshawn Gervais' name came up. Of course, all three of those guys coming away with goals in the game. With that, is that like the core you see right now that seems to be bringing it consistently here as of late each night?
Well, I think you get a guy like Krankovic who has impressed me the last groupings of games here, 5-6 games. Like he's really trying to make the difference out there, and he's been contributing obviously offensively. Hildeman's been playing Hildy by far. I mean, his fourth year in the league or third year in the league, and by far his best year. Now that should be an expectation, but some guys don't advance and don't get better, and Gerald Hilderman definitely has. We really like Luka Profaka too. The last couple games, he gives you everything he's got, and good or bad. I mean, he lays it out on the line every game, and so. That being said, a little bit more of that, hopefully sprinkled through the lineup, would be nice, and guys that to stand out like that would be situational. Being what it is today, we'd like to have the whole team be as good as, or the effort as good as some of these guys that have kind of done their best to make us successful.
You mentioned that the forecheck on Friday night, a bit flat, maybe a bit too lateral, horizontal. At times, all three guys, in a line across. Did you see improvement in the game last night with that? No,
marginally, really. I mean, and it's not, you and I talked about the structure of a forecheck yesterday. Now, if the structure is good, which I think we were, once again, I thought we were better at it last night. Now it's time to win battles and win pucks, and we finished the game last night, and I said to Scott that every time the puck was in the zone, it seemed like we were mushed up against the wall the whole time. We were not moving our feet. We're just getting into battles on the wall and basically being accepting of to get pinned up. Hilderman's goal is a good example where Eddie didn't allow that. He got some free space, and all of a sudden, things opened up, and we got moving in the offensive zone. And so we need more of that this evening, and to get more opportunity, our offensive chances to be better.
And then to wrap things up, any changes in the lineup tonight than what we saw last night?
Austin Albrecht got hurt last night. He'll be out. Connor Roulette's coming out. Jamie Roan's going back in, and so is Dante Sheriff. So those are the changes for today's game.
Well, thank you as always for taking the time to do this, and good luck this afternoon.
Thank you, Zach.
OK Center. York Plumbing Ice, 13-16 remaining in period number 1. 10 shots for the Oilers, 1 for the Americans. However, it's scoreless here. Face off by Butcher, 1 to the line. A shot by Hilderman. A save, and it's batted out with a high stick. Somehow stayed out of the back of the net either way. Played by Allen first as it sits in the corner. And now the arm back up. We'll see how this is assessed. With 13:04 remaining in the first period, just about 7 minutes gone into the action. Heading to the box, Alec Butcher. Oilers 0 for 1 on the man advantage. They'll be looking to force Allen at the same stat line with their first power play opportunity of the game. Oilers were up 1-0 when finding the back of the net was Chris Milleri on the power play for Allen last night. Oilers were able to make it 2-1 after that, but it ended up being 3-2 pretty quickly as Crone sends this up top. Orczyk keeps it alive on the umbrella. Orczyk over to Crone, left wing. A lot of movement here on that side from the far. Finley up top from the slot. Crone back door, and feigning on it was Finley from the low slot. Up top, Orczyk to the left circle. Backdoor feed, and it skips past Murray once again. Now from the right up top, Orczyk from Murray. Now to Finley. Back over and across, it's Crone. He'll center up. Find Finley again on the left circle to the dot. Finley worked out to the hashes, still with it on the forehand. Up top, it's Orczyk. Shot wide of the blocker of Junka, all the way onto the far side corner. Back up top, left point, Murray keeps it alive. Orczyk finds it. We're at the back half of the penalty kill now. Murray in stride. Backhand pass, still loose in the crease, and the Oilers are able to clear it all the way down via weave. And Sinclair stops it just before the end line. Launched ahead into Tulsa territory. Here's Murray, a shot, he scores. A power play goal on just the third shot of the game for the Americans. And they open their bank account with a power play goal for the second consecutive game. It's 1-0 Americans. And once again, it's Blake Murray. He seems to score every single game. Keeps his point-per-game streak alive as well against the Oilers this season. Face-off back at center ice. Shots are listed at 10-2 now in favor of the Oilers, but they trail 1-0. Shot here, turned aside by Sinclair, worked out to center ice. Here's Robideau. Down the right wing, drop pass up top. Ty Fournier's shot blocked before it can be found. Now Allen will misplay this at the left point of his blue line. It'll be another icing against the Oilers. 11:19 left here in the first period. It's a 1-0 Allen lead. Shots are 10-2 in favor of the Oilers. Defensive zone draw coming here. Butcher on the draw, along with Gavin Gould. Butcher wins it back behind the net, worked ahead through to center ice. Bouncing puck. Re-grabbed by Tulsa in their own zone. Anthony Costantini. Circle to circle. Finds Cade Townend. From the blue line. Chipped ahead further by Michael Farron. Back behind the net. Worked over onto the far side. Now onto the near. Lobbed ahead. Jamie Rome can't quite cut it out. Comes on to Junka. He'll steer it into the path of McKee. 10:50 left here in the first period. It's 1-0 Allen. Back down the left wing side. Here's Matsushima. Jamie Rome back behind the net. Chance in front. Save made by Sinclair. In the corner far side. Worked up to the line. Legrone able to hold the end. Into the corner now. Still jammed up against the dasher on the hashes. Chance goes wide of Sinclair's cage. Brodzinski being met there at the hashes. And the Oilers play that with a high stick. 13 seconds before the midway mark of the opening frame. It's been all the Oilers on the shot clock, but not quite there in terms of where it counts. It's 1-0 Allen here through the opening 9 minutes and 47 seconds of the game. 1-for-1 on the man advantage are the Americans. Face-off won by the Oilers. Profaka sends his ahead to center ice. Picked up and sent across. Weeb can't find it at the blue line. Offside, Oilers have to tag back up. Pass here from Farmer. Stolen back by Boudria. Slung ahead. Beautiful pass tape to Weeb. He'll come into the corner near side. Nice move there by Weeb. Over to the right circle. A chance off the blade as it'll go behind the net to Nelson off of Boudria, bouncing back out to center ice. Hilderman will collect at his own blue. Back half of the opening frame now. It's 1-0 Allen. Nelson finding, works it back up onto the left wing side. Jamming around. Still looking after it here. Larry flips it to open space. Bouncing puck. Shoveled aside at the line by Townend. Now stolen back. Farmer. D to Larry. He'll launch it ahead. Picked up now by Bennett MacArthur. He'll find Larry. Back in and around into his own end. Larry sends it ahead between the blue line and the circles on the near side. Crone unable to handle it cleanly. Bouncing puck to center. Jarvis will send it low glove, and keeping it alive there is Junka. Worked ahead now. Costantini looks up ice. His pass out of the reach of its initial target. He'll turn it over at center, but get some help here from McLaughlin. Townend back behind the net. 8:28 remaining in the opening period. It's 1-0 Allen. Shots 11-4 in favor of the Oilers. Another turnover here from Tulsa. It's Murray into the zone. He's the goal scorer. Flips it over. Left wing circle a shot. Pops up out of play. That'll give us a timeout on the ice. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back with more first period action right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
Hey Tulsa, this is Josh, here with a message from the city of Tulsa. Contamination in our recycling stream is too high and we need your help to lower it. Only recycle items that are found in your kitchen, laundry, and bathroom. Please place items found in your garage, yard, or shed into the gray trash cart. To find out if an item is recyclable or not, please visit tulsarecycles.com.
It's a 1-0 Americans lead. 8:15 left here in period number one. Shots are 11-4 in favor of the Oilers. Defensive zone draw coming to the right of Junka. One up to the line. Jarvis will find it back at center ice. Slaloms his way into the zone. Hacks it into the corner. Back behind the net. Slipped over, stolen by Murray to the slot, worked up to the line, and Krankovic gets a piece of it, and he'll draw a penalty while he's at it. The Oilers get a chance to maybe answer with a power play goal of their own here with the first period starting up. It's going to be a hook. Face off to the blocker side of Mark Sinclair. It's Bennett MacArthur in the box for the Americans. 2 minutes for hooking. Broken stick right off the draw from the Oilers. Getting one back is Matsushima. They'll regroup in their own zone now. Profaka down the right wing side. Puck comes into the corner, stolen back and worked ahead by Gagnon. Held now in by Profaka. Picks a spot, puts it just wide. Here's Sheriff. Left wing from the hashes. Back down low. Weeb finds his man in McLaughlin. Mishandles, sends it back up top. Touch pass over to McLaughlin again. From the dot, a shot. That one saved by Sinclair as well. Profaka battling on the far side half wall. 7:15 left here in the first period. Chance, toe drag, shot wide of the net once again. Allen able to find possession via Robideau. He'll put it into open space, and the Oilers will pick back up inside their own end. 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Now exactly 1 minute remaining on the power play as well. Sheriff over to the hashes near side. Pulls up to the blue line. Across, it's Hilderman right point. Through traffic, a shot. Rebound deflection, and it's cleared. Held in by Hilderman left side. Working down low on the same. Back up top. A shot in traffic wide of the net. Sheriff around the end wall. Picked up by McLaughlin. He'll walk down to the circle. Over to the right wing. Sheriff back up top. Here is Hilderman. A chance. McLaughlin, he scores. It's a power play goal. And he ties the game with 6:23 left here in the opening frame. It's 1-1. Both teams finding the back of the net with the extra man on the power play. And the Oilers give themselves a good spot here. Tying this up with a little less than 6.5 minutes remaining in the opening period. Blake McLaughlin, the goal scorer for the Oilers. Face-off won by the Oilers. Back out through at center ice. Milary across, circle to circle. Orzik nearly turning it over. Putting it to open space there was Krenkovic. Butcher getting on the end of it. Back over onto the near side. Working through is Murray. Through center ice. He'll chip it in onto the end wall of Tulsa territory. Legrone reversing play to Krenkovic. Launched ahead onto the hashes here. Back up top, right point. Now a shot from distance goes wide of Junka. Picked up in stride by Farron. He'll make a move past Kiley inside his own line. Down into the Allen zone he works. Into the corner, near side, still after it. Kiley sends it up the wall. Immediately putting pressure here is Rome. Grabbing down low, Jamie Rome trying to chase after it. A stick lift by Gagnon, stopping the play back and sending it the other way. Bouncing puck, grabbed here by Brodzinski. Easton Brodzinski into his own zone. Finding now Jake Allen on the far side. From the circle, he'll launch ahead. Costantini now potentially trying to spring Farron. He's battling with Jake Allen. It's a tie-up. Finding is Nelson. Josh Nelson in the corner, far side. Back up to the line. Costantini holds. Finding McLaughlin. His pass just not on target as it works back behind the net. Final 4.5 minutes of the opening period here of a tie game. Brodzinski across to Hardy. He puts it wide on the blocker. McLaughlin looking up ice. His pass turned over once again. He's the goal scorer. It is McLaughlin for the Oilers. Murray, the tallyman for the Americans. Jarvis, circle to circle. Launched ahead. Touch pass through center ice. Toe drag and delivered ahead through via Hilderman. Long stretch pass pulled in by Sheriff. Backdoor feed. It's McLaughlin again and tied a sharp angle shot and a big save by Sinclair. Up to the line. Profaka keeps it in. McLaughlin right point. Dancing. Seam pass. Backdoor. And Profaka jumping up in the play. Just got a piece of it but couldn't send it toward the 4x6. Good job to hold the end here, though. McLaughlin now to Matsushima. Big save made by Sinclair. He's been under barrage here in the opening period. Back out onto the far side of Tulsa territory. Hilderman skips his way past his man, and Gavin Gould still with it. Full speed through center ice. Now into the Americans' end. Hilderman slings it around the end wall. Chasing it down is Matsushima on the near side corner. Boudriak comes away with it. Up top, a shot. McKee. Sinclair makes the save. Right wing side now. Weeb works the cycle. Finds it back again. Tries to center. Can't do so. And Orzik will work back into neutral ice. Chipping it into the corner. Back behind the net of Junka. Legrone will find from here. 2:46 remaining in the first period. It's a tie game at one aside. Milari. Headman pass to Crone. Long stretch to MacArthur. Out of the reach of his intended target. At the blue line, Orzik finding. Back to Crone. We'll lob this circle to circle. A little less than 2.5 minutes remaining here in the opening period. It's a tie game at one aside. Shots 16-4 in favor of the Oilers. Weeb behind the Oilers net it comes. Onto the near side corner. It's McKee. Bank pass up all the way down. Icing is waved as it's picked up by Jake Allen. Coasting on the edge. He'll play it behind as the two 27s collide there momentarily. Gagnon. Final 2 minutes of the opening period. Behind his own net. Long stretch pass. Broken up. Found back inside the zone by Jake Allen. Top of the circle. Left side from his own perspective. Oilers moving left to right this frame. Right to left are the Americans. Just a little bit more than a minute and a half remaining in the period. Just outside. Shot here over the glove of Junka coming off the blade of Ty Fournier. And a big hit delivered. Puck comes behind onto the back wall. Chasing it down here is Krankovic. He'll work it ahead to Butcher. Butcher finds his space. Sends it into the skate of Krankovic, and back the other way it comes. Robideau moving ahead. Legrone gets on top of his man, chasing him onto the end wall. McKee comes in to clear up the scraps. 1 minute remaining here in the first period. It's 1-1. Legrone had that one just skip out of his reach as it's found by Jarvis. He'll clip into Tulsa territory. Sheriff banked up the wall. Matsushima gets a piece. Jarvis holds. Seam pass over onto the corner on the near side. Worked behind again. Long stretcher. Nearly a breakaway there for Sheriff. Can he beat the icing? Not quite. 35.6 seconds left here in period number one. We're tied at 1. The Oilers, well, quadrupling their opponent in shots, 16-4. Faceoff will come back to center ice after the contested icing. Matsushima on the draw. Sheriff and McLaughlin flanking him. Profaka and Hilderman on the back end. Hilderman, near side circle, looking across, finds Profaka. Sheriff tips it into the zone, picked up by Sinclair in the trapezoid. He'll bank it ahead to Jake Allen. Long clearance all the way down. Will it be icing? It will. The Oilers get a chance now with an offensive zone draw. Still quadrupling up their opponent in shots, 16-4. Both teams with a goal, both teams finding it on the man advantage. The Oilers 1 for 2 here in the period. 1 for 1, the Americans. Face off to the blocker side of Sinclair. Matsushima and Murray, the two drawmen. Sheriff to the line. Hilderman. Spinorama down the left side. It's stolen back behind the cage, worked up the wall. Here's McLaughlin centering. Hilderman battling away. Still stuck there, and that'll do it for the opening 20 minutes. It's a 1-1 game with 40 to go at a minimum. We'll tell you exactly how we got here right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
Hey Tulsa, this is Josh with a message from the city of Tulsa. Warmer weather is approaching, and with that comes spring cleaning. The city would like your help to keep Tulsa beautiful by not littering. Littering is harmful to the environment, wildlife, and to everyone. The city offers many different services to help you dispose of your waste. For more information, please visit tulsarecycles.com.
One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company with a presence in more than 12 states, more than 100 years, and 4,500 people strong. Specializing in gathering, processing, transporting, storing, marketing, and distributing natural gas and natural gas liquids. Providing the energy to meet our state's and nation's needs while protecting the environment and giving back to its communities. Delivering safe, reliable, and clean-burning products, along with services at a value. This one company is One Oak. The one in energy.
Wow, what a great workout.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference?
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice?
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Fansays, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company with a presence in more than 12 states, more than 100 years, and 4,500 people strong. Specializing in gathering, processing, transporting, storing, marketing, and distributing natural gas and natural gas liquids. Providing the energy to meet our state's and nation's needs while protecting the environment and giving back to its communities. Delivering safe, reliable, and clean-burning products, along with services at a value. This one company is One Oak. The one in energy.
Wow, what a great workout.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference for me? I started working with a sports medicine specialist at OSU, and I've already seen my endurance and energy improve.
OSU Medicine has your experts for sports medicine care to treat conditions related to your active lifestyle, whether it's diet, recent injury, or preventing a future one. Our trained specialists at OSU Medicine provide care to athletes in every sport, all ages and levels of activity. Call 918-599-4OSU for a sports medicine doctor near you. That's 918-599-4OSU, because our team is your team. Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Fansays, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company. One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company. With a presence in more than 12 states, more than 100 years, and 4,500 people strong. Specializing in gathering, processing, transporting, storing, marketing, and distributing natural gas and natural gas liquids. Providing the energy to meet our states' and nation's needs while protecting the environment and giving back to its communities. Delivering safe, reliable, and clean-burning products, along with services at a value. This one company is One Oak. The one in energy.
Do you find you're spending too much money on your printers and copiers? Hi, I'm Kevin Morris, the owner of One Dot Managed Print Services. If you'll give us just 20 minutes, we can show you how to save real money on your printers and copiers. For the second straight year, we were voted by the Fatizo Group as one of the best managed print services companies in the world. And we're the only company in Oklahoma to receive this honor. Call One Doc today at 650-6633 to set up an appointment. That's 650-6633. It'll be the best 20 minutes you can spend in your business this week.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house in one of our ice boxes or other luxury party areas. Call 918-632-7825 for more information or to place your group deposit while seats are available. Don't miss out on a group experience unlike any other.
Back here in the opening intermission at the BOK Center on the York Plumbing Ice through 20 minutes. It's a 1-1 game between the Americans and the Oilers. If you're not all up to scratch on what the Oilers need to do to come away with a playoff berth, well, they need to pick up at least a point. A win gets them in, an overtime loss, a shootout loss, any form of point gets them in. Without a point, there's nothing that can get them into the postseason as well. It was the usual suspects that got the scoring started for the Allen Americans. A power play goal. They're 1 for 1 in the opening period, as it was Blake Murray's 21st goal. Liam Finley set it up with the primary assist, and Hank Crone got his 10th assist of the season against the Oilers in just 7 games, as, of course, Crone is a really spectacular player. In 39 games, he had 54 points, now 55 in 40 after what are 39 games plus a period gone. Blake McLaughlin scored his 10th goal of the season. Another power play goal set up by Jared Hilderman. He has points in all 3 games on the weekend. And Dante Sheriff picking up the secondary assist with his first game back in the lineup. He played on Friday night, did not play last night at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center, but is a welcome sight back in the lineup and putting the points on the board. Shots, man, they're heavily in the Oilers' favor. Quadrupling up the Americans 16-4. Sinclair, as always, has been very solid. He's made a couple of really good saves. A lot of routine, I guess you could say, saves. Mundane probably wouldn't be the right word to use. Routine probably a little bit better. But taking a look at that, of course, the Oilers will be looking to continue to pepper him throughout, as both teams will be entering period number 2 at full strength, tied against each other. And we'll see if maybe it's an even strength goal that breaks the deadlock between these two squads. When we return, we'll tell you the playoff standings across the rest of the ECHL and what games hang in the balance still today, as 2 divisions are full up all the way, top to bottom. 2 still with teams to go, as there's 2 spots left, 3 teams fighting in the north, and 1 spot left, 2 teams fighting here in our beloved Mountain Division. That'll all be right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports, when we return.
One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company with a presence in more than 12 states, more than 100 years, and 4,500 people strong. Specializing in gathering, processing, transporting, storing, marketing, and distributing natural gas and natural gas liquids. Providing the energy to meet our states' and nation's needs while protecting the environment and giving back to its communities. Delivering safe, reliable, and clean-burning products, along with services at a value. This one company is One Oak. The one in energy.
Do you find you're spending too much money on your printers and copiers? Hi, I'm Kevin Morris, the owner of One Dot Management Services. If you'll give us just 20 minutes, we can show you how to save real money on your printers and copiers. For the 2nd straight year, we were voted by the Fatizo Group as one of the best managed print services companies in the world. And we're the only company in Oklahoma to receive this honor. Call One Doc today at 650-6633 to set up an appointment. That's 650-6633. It'll be the best 20 minutes you can spend in your business this week.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Fansays, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
Wow!
Wow, what a great workout.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference for me? I started working with a sports medicine specialist at OSU, and I've already seen my endurance and energy improve.
OSU Medicine has your experts for sports medicine care to treat conditions related to your active lifestyle, whether it's diet, recent injury, or preventing a future one. Our trained specialists at OSU Medicine provide care to athletes in every sport, all ages and levels of activity. Call 918-599-4OSU for a sports medicine doctor near you. That's 918-599-4OSU, because our team is your team.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial, or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house in one of our ice boxes or other luxury party areas. Call 918-632-7825 for more information or to place your group deposit while seats are available. Don't miss out on a group experience unlike any.
Wow, what a great workout.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference for me? I started working with a sports medicine specialist at OSU, and I've already seen my endurance and energy improve.
OSU Medicine has your experts for sports medicine care to treat conditions related to your active lifestyle, whether it's diet, recent injury, or preventing a future one. Our trained specialists at OSU Medicine provide care to athletes in every sport, all ages and levels of activity. Call 918-599-4OSU for a sports medicine doctor near you. That's 918-599-4OSU, because our team is your team.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial, or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house in one of our ice boxes or other luxury party areas. Call 918-632-7825 for more information or to place your group deposit while seats are available. Don't miss out on a group experience unlike any other.
Oilers on the kill here with 13:15 remaining in the second, up by 2 on what is a bizarre penalty call, in my opinion. Crone just doing a good job to call the penalty, but then broken up here by Weeb. Weeb has a man in Butcher. Butcher on the back door. And a good stick lift from the Americans at the last second as it's brought back by Kiley. Seam pass. He'll have to tag himself back up onside. Pulled through at center. Sent across by Hardy. Found by Kiley. Back up the wall. Stolen back again by Weeb as he'll clear it all the way down. He'll head off on a change. Matsushima immediately giving chase after Jake Allen. Slipped across the line. Here's MacArthur. A shot and a save by Junka. He'll hold on. 48 seconds gone here off of the kill. 12:26 left in the second. The Oilers with a 3-1 lead. It was 1-1 entering the middle period. And Mark Sinclair is really in pain. Or, well, it actually looks like it may be a problem with his blade. As Militech, the equipment manager. So it is. It's just the blade. It looked like a lot of pain because, well, Sinclair was gingerly putting weight and then just couldn't. But that was because he didn't have a blade in his holder. And if he does, it's snapped right down the middle. It's a really bizarre feeling. If you've ever woken up with a leg that's asleep so bad that when you go to plant it coming out of your bed onto the floor and it just immediately gives way underneath you, that's kind of what it feels like when you can't get that edge in. The fun way when you're a kid to make people experience that is by putting the clear tape you put on your socks on the bottom of your teammates' skates while they're not looking. Maybe they're using the restroom in the locker room, and you and some buddies take it among yourselves to put a nice little casing of clear tape over the top of their blades. Or if you step onto the ice surface wearing your skate guard still, that's another way to have that happen, although that one's a bit more obvious. You realize pretty quickly that that's what brought you down. And then it looks like they're going to take the sweet stick to it as well, right after putting a new blade in. The sweet stick just gets all the burrs out, all the imperfections of a new blade. Of course, every player's backup blades are already ready to go in terms of sharpness usually, but at least in terms of profiling. Looks like Sinclair's skate is still giving him a bit of trouble, though. Now they're going to pop it out all the way, it looks like. So it looks like the sweet stick was there initially. I think the fans are giving a bit of a boo over the crowd, but Sinclair not enjoying it either, I guarantee you. (3-1) the score here. 12:26 remaining in the second period. The Oilers found two quick goals, both at even strength here in this frame, to set the score at. It started off with Kyle Krankovic, was followed up by Jamie Rome. Still some grief being given by the fans down to the ice surface, but yeah, I understand it. You want the game to go. I get frustrated sometimes with the long delays when it comes to puck drops, etc., but there's really nothing that can be done in this situation. Sinclair still struggling. Looks like Costantini may have to come into the game as he's going down to reach for his mask, and he's going to pop his helmet on. So Sinclair coming off for the time being. Costantini entering the game So we have our first goaltender change on the afternoon. From necessity, but not injury. Nor poor play. Just equipment-wise. Sorry for the delay as well in our broadcast coverage here. Just trying to get these highlights up for you guys up on Twitter if you're listening, so you can watch these goals. Face-off coming to the left of Junka. And we have a whistle as Matsushima seemed away to the races. It's going to come outside the zone. I think it might have been a hand pass. Face-off will be taken by Matsushima. Now here comes McLaughlin, one-on-one. Peels off, open space, plays it to Matsushima. What a great job to steer over to the hashes. Now the corner near side. Back half of the Allen Americans power play. 2 minutes before the midway mark. Here is McLaughlin after forcing the turnover. He read that perfectly as the Oilers still have Milary and company jammed down deep inside their own end. 35 seconds left on the kill. Anthony Costantini in the box. His twin brother Marco now between the pipes for the Americans as Sinclair went down the tunnel with the Allen equipment staff to take a look at that blade that was giving him trouble earlier on. Might have even been the holder, which is the white part that attaches the blade to the skate. Murray, left wing side, back behind the cage to Crone. He'll work it back up top. From the hashes, it's Finley. Milary to Murray. Back up top, Milary, a blast, and it's blocked off of a Allen American, brought back the other way by Matsushima. He comes in, a shot just wide on the blocker of Costantini, as it was the only place that was open, and Matsushima got it so close to it. Finley coasting into the Oilers' end. Struggling with that initial hop there was Junka, but he did a good job to find it back out to center. As now Gervais finding down the left wing circle a shot. Rebound, and Marco Costantini seals the 5-hole at the last second. 49 seconds away from the midway mark of regulation. It's a 3-1 Oilers lead, and Gervais and Robideau, as Gervais just baited Robideau into a penalty. The Oilers are going back to the man advantage, and you can hear the crowd getting behind their team here. Oilers have a power play goal via Blake McLaughlin. That came in the first period. 2 even strength tallies so far. Face-off upcoming to the blocker side of Marco Costantini. The Oilers are on the man advantage for 2 minutes here. Robideau in the box. Face-off fought out to the half wall to Jarvis. Launched ahead all the way down into the Oilers' end toward the end wall. It'll be grabbed by Sheriff as he swings behind his own cage. Just about halfway through the second period. Oilers up by 2. They're on the man advantage. Good keep here just inside the line. Kept alive by Matsushima and McLaughlin. Back to Matsushima. Left wing corner. Works his way around with a pirouette to the hashes. Back up top, it's Sheriff. Pulls over. left side. Profaka now to McLaughlin. To the dot. Up top, Profaka. Back to McLaughlin. From the instep to the blade. Back across to the point. Snapped across. It's Weeb. Left point now, Sheriff. Walking down. Finds McLaughlin. A chance. Sharp angle. And Costantini gets a shoulder to it. Corner. Near side. Weeb. Back up top. Back half of the power play. A shot by Profaka. Saved by Costantini. And McLaughlin sends it back to the line. Gets it back at the left circle. McLaughlin back door looking for his man. That was Weeb as it's cleared all the way down by the Americans. 40 seconds left here on the Oilers man advantage. Junka plays it ahead. Finds Sheriff. Sheriff turns it over just outside the line. Here's Gould. Gould back door. Finds his man nearly, but Sheriff redeeming himself and bringing it back the other way. Headman pass, Weeb to Sheriff. Back in on the hashes. Now the point. It's Butcher. Left side, Hilderman looking. Back to the slot. Here's Sheriff, a shot by Butcher. Big glove saved by Costantini. Puck was still loose, but whistled down with 9 minutes left here in this second. It's 3-1 Tulsa. They outshoot their opponent 25-9 so far throughout the action. Face off to the left of Costantini. Up to the right point, Robideau nearly out of the box as a shot here from Legrone is covered up by Costantini. 5 seconds remaining here on the man advantage for the Oilers. They lead 3-1. Shots 28-9. Just a little over tripling. That's what I'm pretty confident on math-wise. I know 9 times 3 is 27. In the corner, up top, here's Legrone. Another chance, still loose in front, and it trickles into the paraphernalia of Costantini, and that'll give us a timeout on the ice. We'll take 1-2. We'll be back with more Oilers hockey after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only...
Wow, what a great workout.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference for me? I started working with a sports medicine specialist at OSU, and I've already seen my endurance and energy improve.
OSU Medicine has your experts for sports medicine care to treat conditions related to your active lifestyle, whether it's diet, recent injury, or preventing a future one. Our trained specialists at OSU Medicine provide care to athletes in every sport, all ages and levels of activity. Call 918-599-4OSU for a sports medicine doctor near you. That's 918-599-4OSU, because our team is your team.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial, or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house.
Back here at the BOK Center. Quick shot here. Saved by Sinclair. The rebound sitting, and it's held in at the left point. Worked around the wall by Townend. Centering feed from Butcher. Worked back by Orzik. Still stuck here on the hashes. Long clearance broken up at center ice by Costantini of the Anthony Persuasion. Marco Costantini back on the bench now. We're back on the ice surface. Coming back from the bench, I should say. My apologies. Marco Costantini back to the bench after that equipment malfunction was fixed. Deflection here through center ice, pulled up at the line, worked around on the corner. Krankovic chasing it down, or as it gets to him, found here by Kiley. He'll work it back out to center. Down the left wing, streaking to the back door, Larry tries to return. Now Hardy, and that one saved by Junka. Murray seamed down to the corner. Profaka reads it well, kicks it to himself, and then through to center. Rome, back to Profaka, reading it well. Profaka, his pass comes behind a chance, and it's broken up by Crone. He'll backhand it out to center, stolen back by Profaka. Now Murray having to dance around just outside his own line. Chipped in and giving chase. Farron will lead to Rome, chasing it through. Big hit delivered by Jamie Rome on Andrew Jarvis, as this will work back up to the right point. Shot blocked back behind the cage, in tight. Gronin opportunity still loose, and Farron got a piece of it, but not much more. Jarvis ahead. Bouncing puck to the half wall. Bouncing out to center. Murray leaves it, and having to tag up with the line there was MacArthur, avoiding a big hit from Boudria. Junka, pop fly, grabs it, plays it live. 6:45 left here in period number 2. It's 3-1 in favor of the Oilers. Farmer, D-to-D, finds Jake Allen. And the blue line, now the red. With pace to the slot, over to the left wing side. It's Crone trying to dig around here. Stolen back and worked ahead through at center ice. Boudria chips to open space, gives chase himself, as will Nelson. Worked around onto the left point. Good keep here by Profaka on the wall. In the corner. Up top, Profaka. Back over, it's Rome. Check that. It's Weep. His pass turned over, though. Gavin Gould chasing after it. Hilderman keeping distance with him, and a good job to not take the hook or the trip on the play. And the Oilers are going to go to the power play here instead of the Americans. With 5:45 left in the second, it's 3-1 Tulsa. Shots 30-10, matching evenly throughout so far. We'll be back with more second period action and another Oilers power play right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
Ace Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial, or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house in one of our ice boxes or other luxury party areas. Call 918-632-7825 for more information or to place your group deposit while seats are available. Don't miss out on a group experience unlike any other.
.545 left in the second period. It's a 3-1 Oilers lead. They're on the power play here. Offensive zone draw. 2 minutes on the clock. In the corner, banked up the wall, stolen back here by McLaughlin. He'll work up top. It's Profaka. Right point over to the left. It's Dante Sheriff walking the line. He'll pop over onto the left side. McLaughlin. He'll drift back over onto the hashes. On the far, finding Sheriff. Back over to the right side, Profaka. Back to Weeb. Up top, Profaka. Now Weeb, seamed over to the right point, coming down. He's still got it on his blade. Profaka working around the zone. Up to Sheriff. Slinging around. McLaughlin, a chance for Matsushima. It goes just wide on the glove. Back behind the net. Worked up ahead by Robideau. Jordan Ty-Fournier. He'll turn it over. Now, It's Dante Sheriff slaloming in deep. Around the end wall, picked up by Weeb. To the hashes. Right wing side, back up top. It's Profaka. Shot blocked by Robideau. Clapped up the wall all the way down, and Junka will play it heavily and send it ahead to Profaka. Profaka down the right wing side, dropping over to Krankovic. He'll touch across. Hilderman back to Krankovic. Changing places. Left wing circle. Still 30 seconds remaining on the power play. A chance. It's jammed away at. And they might take a look at it. It looked like the net billowed, but I think it might have been the skate of Sinclair hitting the back of it. So a little less than a half minute remaining here in period number 2. Or, excuse me, on the power play. 4:13 left in period number 2. It's still 3-1 in favor of the Oilers. Sinclair with a face-off to his right. Krankovic on the draw, hooked up by Farmer, taken back by Junka and worked ahead to Hilderman. He'll pill behind, out to the far side. Working ahead through. It's Rome. Seam pass deflected at the last second as Butcher was cutting to the back door. Good job by Rome once again. This time from the right wing circle, his shot deflected wide. Hilderman behind the net. It's Butcher. Back at full strength are the Americans. Still 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in period number 2. A blast by Butcher. It's sitting. And Rome just couldn't quite have it fall to him. Junka kicks it ahead. And picked up now by Costantini. He's got Butcher with him. Butcher with Krankovic. Back to Butcher. A blast. It trickles. Krankovic finds McLaughlin. His shot blocked in front. Now held into the left point by McKee. Over now for Orzik to move ahead. Stolen back by Brodzinski. Broken up by Legrone. He'll pop this up high. Will it be an icing? It will. 3:02 left here in period number 2. 32-12. The shots 3-1. The score both in favor of the Oilers. Faceoff will be to the left of Junka. Faceoff being taken by Kiley and Butcher. Faceoff picked up by McKee. He'll send it over onto the far side. Launched ahead to the line. It's a deflection and a good toe save from Junka. Jammed up. Still sitting there. This is to the right of Junka in the Oilers' end. A little less than 3 minutes remaining here in period number 2. Chipped ahead by McKee. Comes off the official into the bench. And they're going to say that the faceoff comes back into the Oilers' end. So 2:41 left here in the second now. Game has slowed down significantly, at least here in the second period, in terms of time on clock versus real life time. In the first period, it almost felt like it was 1-for-1. Held in at the line, moved across. Farmer finds his man in Larry. He'll feather it down to the corner near side. Stolen back by Sheriff. To the center dot. He'll rim it in and around. Out to the corner on the near. Chasing it down is Farron. Larry turns it over momentarily. Farron still digging around. He'll find Sheriff. Sheriff to Farron and tied. A shot save Sinclair. Still loose in front of the net. Sinclair another save, and the Oilers battling hard here, down deep. Farmer, he'll have a collision with Farron. Headman pass to Larry as he'll cruise through neutral ice. Now right side, Crone, stolen back by Sheriff. Worked out to center, and gaining the red is Farron. To the slot, a shot broken up. Following up on the rebound is Matsushima. Up top now, Weeb. His chance, deflected as well. Hits the high glass, stays in play. A minute and 37 seconds remaining in period number 2. The Oilers lead by 2. It's 3-1. Boudria, left side, shot just low glove, and it goes wide of the net. Costantini pirouettes, gets past one, now 2 Americans, dumping it in to the Allen zone. Back behind his own net, working around is Jake Allen, left circle, sends it on the near, through center. Robideau tries to chase it down. Stolen back by Townend. Now to Boudria, he'll chip in, back behind the net. Jammed in behind Sinclair. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. The Oilers are up by 2, 3-1. Shots 32-13 in favor of Tulsa as well. Puck sitting on the wall here, far side, digging around. Robideau comes away with it, chips it in, cross corner from inside the Oilers' half of the ice surface. Therefore, no icing as it's rimmed around the end wall. Held in, right point. Gagnon works it down the same side. Robideau to the dot. On the forehand, a shot, he puts it wide. Left side circle now. Up to the point, right? It's Gagnon. Changes his angle of attack. Picked up in the corner again by Robideau. This time from the right wing. He'll work this cycle to Gould. Gould, wraparound chance through the crease. Over onto the right wing. About 10 seconds remaining here in the period as it's launched over the cage of Junka. Oilers putting pressure on down the left wing side. 1 second remaining here in the frame, and that'll do it for the opening 40 minutes. 3-1 the score in favor of the Oilers. It is 2 periods down, a minimum of 1 to go. We'll be back with our first and second period recaps here on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports, right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company with a presence in more than 12 states, more than 100 years, and 4,500 people strong. Specializing in gathering, processing, transporting, storing, marketing, and distributing natural gas and natural gas liquids. Providing the energy to meet our states' and nation's needs while protecting the environment and giving back to its communities. Delivering safe, reliable, and clean-burning products, along with services at a value. This one company is ONEOK. The one in energy.
Do you find you're spending too much money on your printers and copiers? Hi, I'm Kevin Morris, the owner of One Dot Management Services. If you'll give us just 20 minutes, we can show you how to save real money on your printers and copiers. For the second straight year, we were voted by the Fatizo Group as one of the best managed print services companies in the world. And we're the only company in Oklahoma to receive this honor. Call One Doc today at 650-6633 to set up an appointment. That's 650-6633. It'll be the best 20 minutes you can spend in your business this week.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 36th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2024 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Fansays, official digital couponing platform; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2024 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
Wow, what a great workout.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference for me? I started working with a sports medicine specialist at OSU, and I've already seen my endurance and energy improve.
OSU Medicine has your experts for sports medicine care to treat conditions related to your active lifestyle, whether it's diet, recent injury, or preventing a future one. Our trained specialists at OSU Medicine provide care to athletes in every sport, all ages and levels of activity. Call 918-599-4OSU for a sports medicine doctor near you. That's 918-599-4OSU, because our team is your team.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial, or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house in one of our ice boxes or other luxury party areas. Call 918-632-7825 for more information or to place your group deposit while seats are available. Don't miss out on a group experience unlike any other.
Back here at the VOK Center, York Plumbing Ice, second intermission. It's a 3-1 score in favor of the Oilers. This is how we got there. A Blake Murray goal opened up the scoring in this contest, as with that it was 8-12 into the action. Blake McLaughlin ends with a power play tally of his own, set up by Jared Hilderman and Dante Sheriff. Kyle Krankovic and Jared Hilderman linked up once again. This time it was... well, of course, on today, Hilderman with 2 points on the afternoon. Krankovic now with points in 3 straight games. Same can be said about Hilderman. This is 3 goals now that they've combined with each other on to set themselves up. That gave the Oilers their first lead, and then not long after that, just 1 minute and 8 seconds later, it was Jamie Rome, his 3rd goal this season, his 2nd as an Oiler, both coming in pinstripes. Eddie Matsushima gave the primary assist. Jackson Weeb with the secondary. And the Oilers just about doubling up their opponents in shots, a little bit more than, in fact. 32-14. Tulsa 1 for 4 on the man advantage. Allen 1 for 2. If you take a look, Hilderman, the lone multi-point appointment in this game. He also has a couple of shots to go on net. LeGrone's a +2. And with that, he has taken the regular season lead just one above Eddie Matsushima at a +19 now. Matsushima a +18. They both came in tied at +17 on the season. Jackson Weeb has an assist. He's a +2. He's got 3 shots on goal as well. Blake McLaughlin, 3 shots on goal. The opening goal for the Oilers, the lone that they had in the first period, where they outshot their opponent 16-4. And it was a power play tally. The Oilers have not allowed an even strength goal yet in the game, as Murray's came on the power play. Krankovic, he's got 1 shot on goal, 1 goal, and a +1 rating. He's your Rookie of the Year, of course. If you didn't see all the awards, Keyshawn Gervais is your fan favorite and your most improved player. Michael Farron, your Community Player of the Year. On top of that, we have Eddie Matsushima as your Offensive Player of the Year and your Team MVP. Jared Hilderman is your Defensive Player of the Year. And the team awards, of course, awarded here, as always, on the final home game of the regular season. When we return, we'll have the ECHL Plays of the Week on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
One Oklahoma Fortune 500 company with a presence in more than 12 states, more than 100 years, and 4,500 people strong. specializing in gathering, processing, transporting, storing, marketing, and distributing natural gas and natural gas liquids. Providing the energy to meet our states' and nation's needs while protecting the environment and giving back to its communities. Delivering safe, reliable, and clean-burning products, along with services at a value. This one company is ONEOK. The one in energy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the ECHL Plays of the Week. I'm Owen Gund, voice of the South Carolina Stingrays. It was an action-packed week last week as we entered the final weekend of regular season play. Let's get right into it. We begin in the North Division, where the Worcester Railers scored a remarkable 17 goals in 2 games against the Maine Mariners this past weekend. In Glasgow, ECHL Player of the Week, Ashton Calder headlined the weekend with 10 points in the 3-game set against Maine, including a 7-point outing on Sunday. Calder scored this goal in the third period to tie the Worcester professional hockey record of 5 goals in 1 game.
It's Calder, finds it right-hand side, skates down along that circle, shoots, and he scores! Oh no! Give this man whatever he wants! The key to the city, the heart of the Commonwealth is his! 5 goals for Ashton Calder!
That was Tim Foley on the call for 98.9 Nash Icon, the Worcester Railers radio network. The Railers are in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, battling for their playoff lives this weekend as they face off against the Lions for 3 games. Last Saturday, the Norfolk Admirals closed out the regular season portion of their schedule with a bang against Reading. After Garrett Sargis tied the game up in the final moments of the third period, the game went into overtime. After both clubs traded opportunities on both ends of the ice, Connor Fedoruk finally called game with a slapper.
Forked back to the point. Fedoruk whiffs on the shot. Now gets it over to Sargis. Left circle. Sargis, he surveys. Top of the blue line. Fedoruk winds up. Slap shot. Scores! Let's go home, Admirals fans! Connor Fedoruk is the hero with an absolute laser. Short side on Nolan Meyer. That is how you end a regular season. 3-2 final score from the scope.
After just 21 wins last year, the Admirals finished the regular season with 41 wins and now await their first-round opponent in the Kelly Cup playoffs. That was Weston DeWitt with the call on the Norfolk Admirals broadcast network. On to the Central Division. On Friday night in Cincinnati, the Cyclones closed out their home season in style with a 3-2 victory over the K-Wings. At the time, an insurance goal, Cincinnati's 13th shorthanded goal of the season in the third proved to be massive.
Morgan wins it back to the blue line. Dashke away from pressure to the goal line. Sharp angle shot from Adams, directed away Boyko. Polino trying to break it out. He's got a 2-on-1 up ice, shorthanded. Polino left wing side, holds, backhand, pass across, score! Short-handed, off the pass from Polino, and the Cyclones double the lead. 2-0 with 11 minutes to go in the game.
With the assist, forward Patrick Polino leads the ECHL with 6 short-handed points this year. That was Dana Gray on the call from the Cyclones broadcast network. The Indy Fuel clinched a spot in the Kelly Cup playoffs for the 2nd straight season thanks to a late-year surge. On Wednesday, with the game hanging in the balance against the Wheeling Nailers, Andrew Parrott tied the game with 21 seconds left, and Andrew Ballant ended it in overtime.
Into his own zone, drop it off for Brett Bulmer. Up the right side into the Wheeling end. Right wing circle, shoots. Fought off by Sparks. Rebound picked up by Bulmer. Along the left wing boards, into the high slot. Bulmer feeds it, Ballant scores! Andrew Ballant with a one-timer wins the game for the Fuel. Andrew Parrott tied it. Ballant wins it.
It was Ballant's second goal of the game and his 17th of the year, giving the Fuel a 6-5 victory. That was Andrew Smith on the Indy Fuel Broadcast Network. The Iowa Heartlanders will complete Season 3 this weekend and had some exciting moments last week against first-place Toledo, including this strike from forward Yuki Miura.
Hano sneaks it to Mira. A breakaway for Yuki. He's all alone. He fakes, he backhands, he scores! Pops the water bottle. Iowa back-to-back from Yuki. They're down by 2 with 6:39 to go. A breakaway finish for Mira's career high, 12th of the season.
Miura is Iowa's all-time games played leader. He and goaltender Hunter Jones are the only two remaining from Iowa's inaugural season. That's David Fine on the call in the Heartland. And now we move to the Mountain Division, where Wichita kept its playoff hopes alive this past week, taking 7 out of a possible 8 points. On Sunday, the Thunder were down 2-1 in the final minutes of the contest. This goal from Jay Dickman forced overtime with less than a minute left in regulation. Here's the call from Jason Mals on the Wichita Thunder Radio Network.
Played into the high slot. Here's a steal by Wichita. And now curling to the boards here is Bradley Merrick. So like Matt said, 6-on-5. Watts across. He's got a man open. Puck in front. Dickman. He scores on the rebound. And we're tied at 2.
The Thunder went on to win in overtime on a goal from Mitchell Russell to knock off Tulsa. Wichita heads to the Black Hills this week to face Rapid City for the final 3 games of the regular season. The Idaho Steelheads collected a 3-game series sweep in Boise last week over the Rapid City Rush as Captain A.J. White continues to rewrite Idaho's record books. 5-year captain and 6-year Steelhead scored his 112th career goal, moving into 3rd place all-time in franchise history, with his first shorthanded goal of the year coming 83 seconds into the second period in Idaho's 4-2 win.
Let's maybe see if a shorthanded goal inspires here as Register leads to the rush down the left side, cuts to the middle, wrister, turned aside, White put it in the record book. It's a shorthanded goal for the captain, A.J. White, his 112th career goal as a Steelhead as he moves into 3rd place all-time in franchise history.
That was Cam McGuire with the call on the Steelheads Broadcast Network as Idaho hosts Utah this Friday and Saturday to end the regular season. Last but not least, we head to the South Division. The Orlando Solar Bears continued their push for the South Division playoffs this week with a pivotal 3-game series against the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. On Friday, the Solar Bears dominated a fight-filled affair, taking away a 5-1 victory in a game that had a league season-high 268 penalty minutes. Aaron Luchuk scored the game-winning tally in the first period.
Solar Bears poking ahead 3-on-1. Led by Derek Angeli on the right wing. He curls in. He holds. He shoots. It was blocked. Rebound score! Batted out of the air by Aaron Luchuk. 2-0 Orlando.
The goal proved to be Luchuk's 7th game-winning goal, setting a new Solar Bears single-season record. Joey Batano on the call on the Orlando Solar Bears Hockey Network. The South Carolina Stingrays trailed 3-1 in the second period this past Saturday night in a game they had to have against the Jacksonville Icemen. Rookie forward Austin Magera scored twice in 65 seconds to help the Rays tie up a game they would eventually win 5-3. Here's how the game-tying goal sounded.
Kupka, right side stretches. Here's Jacob Hudson. He's got Magera with him. Hudson to Magera. And alone he scores! Austin Magera, we are tied! An incredible goal. A feed by Hudson, a finish by Magera. And the roof is going to blow off this place.
That was yours truly on the call on the Stingrays Broadcast Network. That will do it for this week's Plays of the Week. Have a great week, everyone.
Do you find you're spending too much money on your printers and copiers? Hi, I'm Kevin Morris, the owner of One Dot Management Services. If you'll give us just 20 minutes, we can show you how to save real money on your printers and copiers. For the second straight year, we were voted by the Fatizo Group as one of the best managed print services companies in the world. And we're the only company in Oklahoma to receive this honor. Call One Doc today at 650-6633 to set up an appointment. That's 650-6633. It'll be the best 20 minutes you can spend in your business this week.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered: discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial, or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
Center, York Plumbing Ice. It's a 2-goal lead for the Oilers, 3-1 as we begin the third period. McLaughlin, top of the left circle, a shot fought aside by Sinclair, worked up the line by Hardy and kept in deep by Matsushima. Now McLaughlin from the left circle, working around the corner near side. McLaughlin trying to dig this up the wall. Bouncing puck to the top of the right circle. Worked ahead through to center ice. Long stretch pass pulled in. It's Brodzinski getting wide. He'll send it off to side netting. And Townend will chip it over onto the near side hashes of Tulsa territory. Cleared the line of the Americans. It's Jarvis on the near side circle. He'll slip it through the skates of Matsushima. Long stretch pass pulled in just onside, they'll say, at the last second. Brodzinski at center ice sends this back. Now picked up by Jake Allen. He'll look ahead. Finds his man. Over to the left wing, just out of the reach of its intended target, and Bennett MacArthur has to lay it out to the line. A shot there saved by Junka. Back up onto the near side, brought through here by Gervais. Over to the right circle, a shot, and it's a save made by Sinclair. Back out. Here's Gould, being harassed at his own line. Works toward the bench. It's Allen. Jake Allen pulls up inside the line, sends it behind to Junka. 18:32 left here in period number 3. It's 3-1 Tulsa. Chipped open space. Gervais working. Left wing circle. Shot, save, rebound, kick to the line. Profaka reclaiming. Sends it back to the line for McKee. He'll wait for Legrone to step on the ice surface. Top of the right circle. Back all the way down. It's tipped to avoid the icing. Chasing in, Josh Nelson. In the trapezoid, Boudriak gets a blade to it. Still loose as it'll work back out to center. Finley to open space. Down the left side, it's Murray. His shot going across the face of goal. Back over to Crone on the right point. Up top, Farmer a chance, wide, and it comes off the end wall. Picked up by Weeb in stride, and he'll gain the red before chipping it in. Around it comes awkwardly off Sinclair and the boards, and then Weeb is slashed heftily from behind on the play, and he's going to go after his man, and that's Murray. That's the second game where he has taken a really nasty slash at somebody. Back inside the zone here, picked up and moved across by Orzik. Orzik passing this ahead, finding Crone. Crone taken out through at the slot. His shot saved by Junka with 17:15 remaining here in the third. Weeb after his man in front of the Allen bench. That was Jarvis, as Hilderman will launch it ahead. McLaughlin, left point, Clapper into the glove of Sinclair. He'll hold on. 3 minutes gone in the third. It's 3-1 in favor of the Oilers. Shots 36-16 in favor of Tulsa. As I'm sure we'll get a bit of an adjustment coming up here as both teams have gotten shots in the frame. Face off to the near side. of the Allen zone. One back by the Americans in their own trapezoid. A huge hit delivered on Orzik. That time by Matsushima. Bouncing puck through its center. Touched ahead at the line. Worked around by Matsushima again. Held in left side. Jarvis puts it wide. Junka able to fight it aside on the rebound. And then it's blocked by Matsushima into the near side corner where it'll be found by Townend. He'll reach the red line. Chips it in hard here onto the far side. In Allen territory. Forced to work back in and around is MacArthur. He'll go over onto the near side circle, finding Orzik. Through center. Has Hardy with him. Forcing him wide is Townend. The shot comes in over to the hashes on the near. Right point held. Worked over to the slot. Shot by Hardy and a save made by Junka with just about 4 minutes gone here in the third. The Oilers lead by 2. 3-1 the score. 16:04 to be exact with how much is left here in period number 3. Stolen back by Krenkovic. A shot from distance skips off the end wall. In the trapezoid it comes. Gervais gets a piece. It'll work over through to center now. Grabbed by Brodzinski. Behind the cage of Tulsa territory and back up to the line. Hardy will hold. His shot stolen back by Krenkovic once again. Near side hashes. Worked ahead through to Butcher. Butcher through onto the right circle. A shot saved by Sinclair. And it'll pop up into the air. He'll hold on. Krenkovic not being baited in here after a couple of shoves after the whistle by Hank Crone. Krenkovic heading back to the bench. The Oilers will get a change. It'll be Matsushima's group coming out. A little more than 4.5 minutes gone here in the third period. It's 3-1 Tulsa. Shots 35-18 also in favor of the Oilers. This faceoff coming to the catcher side of Sinclair. Jumping the draw momentarily was Crone. Everyone's re-square. Once again, Crone will hop the jump, and that should result in a new centerman taking the draw. Face-off won by the Oilers. Profaka holding at the right point. Loose in front. Still jammed that. And Sinclair makes both saves. Sent ahead through to center. It's Larry. Slung across. Left side. Finds Crone. Now Murray. His shot blocked in front. Chipped in. And Farron being hooked up intensely. Matsushima shot just over the blocker of Sinclair. And it's like Murray has Teflon on himself as he just is getting away with all kinds of stick infractions from puck drop till now. 45 minutes into the game. .15:03 left in the third. Weeb on the draw. Going up against Finley. Another delayed drop here. This has really been the trend here, the third. Face-off won by the Oilers. Picked up onto the left point. Townend works it in and around behind the net. It's Orzik. Over to the bottom of the circle. Chipped ahead through to center. Costantini. And it'll be chipped into Tulsa territory off the foot of Robido. My apologies. Boudria takes a hit up high. Arm stays down again. Allen getting away with all sorts here in the third. And the Oilers, and then Boudria dumped away from the play by Robido as well. Townend stands his man up at the line. A chance coming into the slot. Worked over to the point. It's Jake Allen. Inside, he'll backhand it over to the right point. Back behind the net, Gavin Gould. He can't contain. Held in, Jake Allen left point. The two 27s meet there. Gould outplayed by Costantini. Spinning off Gould's forecheck was Costantini once again, and the Oilers will get a change as the EHL contracted defenseman will wait for the controlled breakout. Although his pass behind was just a little bit onto a dead pane, however, McKee bails him out as it's brought back through the other side by Matsushima. Behind the net and around the zone, working the cycle into the corner far side. Worked across to the slot. It'll bounce back out to center. Brodzinski slaloming in, dropped over. It's Hardy. Backdoor feed. Big save by Junka. Rebound still loose, and a diving block by Dougie Legrone. It's back the other way. Here comes McLaughlin. He'll drop it off to Sheriff. Sheriff to McLaughlin. He scores his second of the game, and he makes it a 4-1 affair with 13:20 left in the third period. What an absolute fantastic sequence there from one end to the other. Whether it be from Junka, Legrone, Sheriff, or McLaughlin, you could give them all assists and goals. What a fantastic effort. 13:20 remaining here in the third period. The Oilers have a 4-1 lead. And now we have a fight going on. It's Crone and Krankovic. I'm not sure why Crone wanted to go after Krankovic, but they're going at it here right off the hop. Crone down to the ice with Krankovic, and if you had a bingo card for fighters, those two would not be on it. And they're both going to get tossed from the game, Krankovic and Crone. I'm not sure what really started that. Crone had been going after Krankovic repeatedly in the game. Clearly some frustration building in the Americans' bench here, but, I mean, they've already got their spot in the playoffs. So maybe it's something that has developed over the last few minutes. I don't think Krankovic, I know Krankovic did not get an assist on McLaughlin's goal. Otherwise, he could have maybe found himself onto the Gordie Howe hat-trick bingo card as well. But not exactly sure why they were both tossed. Could be because it was just off. It'll be 5-on-5 either side. And we're still waiting to see exactly how things are shaking out here. It looks, and we're back to center ice. So 5 aside, both players down the tunnel. Their nights are done. Seven minutes gone here in period number 3. It is a 4-1 Oilers lead. A dump in here onto the end wall. Rome will paste his man there. Butcher battling. Puck will rim around onto the near side. Picked up through at center ice. Touched ahead. Robideau across the Oilers zone. Stolen back by Rome. He's got a goal in this game, and a beautiful backhand pass here. Moved ahead by Gervais. Now Butcher to the corner near side. Chasing after this is Orzik, as is Gervais. Back around and a long clearance out to center ice. Touched over, near side circle, it's Orzik. He'll make a move through neutral. Over to the left side, it's Hardy. Hardy, toe drag move, a shot, save, rebound, denied by Junka as well. Oilers back the other way, 2-on-2 through center. Here's Weeb, has a man with him, a shot, and he doesn't find Nelson, presenting the blade on the doorstep. Back behind the net, Orzik again. Bank pass to the corner on the near side to the far. Laid up to the line here by Weeb. Now Costantini finds Townend a shot, and that's blocked in front. Kept alive by Weeb onto the end wall. Orzik plays it over to the corner, far side. Still can't clear their own end, can the Americans, as it's being fished around for here. Eventually dumped down to the Oilers zone and picked back up. 1 minute, 35 seconds away from the midway mark of the third period. The Oilers have a 3-goal lead. It's 4-1. Chipped in, giving chase. Matsushima on the end wall. It's Gagnon to the bottom of the circle. Jake Allen spinning around, finds his way to the trapezoid. 11:18 left here in the third period. Finley driving from the right circle, looking up ice, slaloming through center ice. You'll find Jake Allen. He'll rim it behind. Junka halts it right there in the trapezoid. Pops it up high, and does it catch a deflection? They're going to have a discussion. Junka will with the official. It looks like it did catch something, so no delay of game penalty coming up against the Oilers. 1:03 away from the midway mark of the third period now. Still 4-1 Tulsa. They've got 4 unanswered. Quick shot comes over the top of the glass. Over onto the point, work down to the half wall. Murray backdoor feed. Finley can't get on the end of it cleanly. He's able to pick up the scraps and work back over to the left point. Gagnon from there, stolen back out at center. That'll force Jake Allen to regroup in his own zone. 35 seconds away from the midway mark of the third period. 4-1 Tulsa the score. Allen from one end to the other. He'll chase it onto the end wall from his own. Stolen back here by Hilderman. He'll snap it across to Profaka beneath the end wall. He'll gain to the blue before sending it toward Hilderman. And evading the forecheck via Finley is Hilderman. Backhander chipped into the zone of Allen. The Americans bank it up the wall onto the near side corner. Back in and around, all the way over onto the right wing side. Picked up and moved through center by Jarvis. He's going to drive his way into the slot. Jarvis still with it, and a poke check by McKee, halting him in his tracks. The puck comes off the stanchion. Ahead to Weave. His pass found by Rome. Rome trying to work his way into the zone. He's going to get some help here from Gervais as it sits beneath the trapezoid and pulled back out by Farmer out to center. Farmer coasting through, finds it, left circle, a shot, and that's blocked before it can reach Junka. Back over to the right circle, pass through the slot. It'll come wide of the net. Back up to the right point, held in by Gervais. He'll launch it in and around. Here's Brodzinski. Circle to circle, Farmer, touch pass ahead, through to center. 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Big save made by Junka, long distance shot as Weave gets physical here on the blue line. Pulled out down the left wing circle, up top to the slot again. Now here's Josh Nelson. He'll work his way. Chips it in, goes behind. Sinclair to play. Now stolen back by Weeb. Weeb sends it in front. It'll split all the way to the line. McKee plays it to open space. McLaughlin keeps it in the end. Weeb down the right wing. Spinning. Floating it behind the cage all the way out to the hashes. It's Brodzinski. Touched over. Bottom of the circle. Here's Orzik. His pass tipped in by Hardy. And the Oilers will regroup here. Both teams getting a change of at least their forward groups, as this is tipped in from center ice. Sinclair in the trapezoid looks up ice, goes across onto the near side corner of his own zone. Stolen back by McLaughlin, rimmed around behind the net, all the way over onto the far side. To the hashes. Chasing it down is Matsushima. Long pass over to MacArthur. Pulled in now out of the reach of Murray. Sheriff gets it away from Finley. A little less than 8 minutes remaining now in the third period. Score still 4-1 in favor of the Oilers. Profaka beneath the end wall. Finds his man. And it's worked in further by Matsushima once again. And the Oilers with a good defensive effort. Behind their own net, the Americans looking to push themselves out of the zone. Long pass tipped out to center. Pulled over right wing side, back door. Fournier puts it wide of the cage. Junka gets a piece of it. Batted out of the air by Legrone once again. He's done a great job with the empty net in his own zone. Gervais sends it toward the front of the cage of Sinclair. A blast by Legrone. And it's in the glove of Sinclair with 7:01 left here in the third. 4-1 the score in favor of your Oilers. We'll be back with more third period action right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
Do you find you're spending too much money on your printers and copiers? Hi, I'm Kevin Morris, the owner of One Dot Managed Print Services. If you'll give us just 20 minutes, we can show you how to save real money on your printers and copiers. For the second straight year, we were voted by the Fatizo Group as one of the best managed print services companies in the world. And we're the only company in Oklahoma to receive this honor. Call One Doc today at 650-6633 to set up an appointment. That's 650-6633. It'll be the best 20 minutes you can spend in your business this week.
Basket Case Disc Golf, the only all-disc golf store in the Tulsa area, is proud to be a sponsor of the Tulsa Oilers. Whether you have never played disc golf and want to learn, or are the touring professional, come check us out. We have all your needs covered. Discs, bags, baskets, apparel, accessories, lost and found. Basket Case Disc Golf is your one-stop disc golf store. Come see us at 21st and Memorial or call 918-764-9333. Go Oilers!
Back here at the BOK Center, York Plumbing Ice, 7:01 remaining in the third. It's 4-1 Tulsa. Shots are 38-20 in favor of the Oilers as well. On the draw is Butcher. Sitting on the dot before being worked down and around. This long stretch pass through to center is slowed down by Michael Fair, and he'll lose the stick from Robideau, though, as Smesser sends it towards the cage. A chance for Fournier. Glove down by Junka. He'll keep it alive. And Gervais will chip it all the way back down into Allen territory. Jake Allen going circle to circle with Orzik in their own end. Robideau wants it at his own blue line. Won't find it as Orzik elects to go over to Fournier on the right wing. Shot and another save, this time from Junka. With 6:25 left in the third period, his team still up. It's 4-1. Shots 38-20 will probably go up to 39-21 here with 6:25 left in the third. Catcher side of Junka it comes. Nelson on the draw. Still waiting on the drop. He'll be going up against Cameron Kiley. Kiley wins it out to Brodzinski. Right point sent toward the cage. And paddled aside by Junka. Weave all the way down into the zone. Boudria tripped up on the play, but the arm was up for the offside as Hardy with a long stretch pass into Tulsa territory. Brodzinski, left side to Jarvis, up top. To the right circle now. Brodzinski into the corner. Nelson on top of him. From the hashes, it comes behind the net. Little less than 6 minutes remaining here in the third period now. Costantini His pass picked off. It's Kylie. Big pad save by Junka as he'll fight it ahead through to center. Boudria back the other way. Backhander. Sinclair makes the save. Weeb on the doorstep. And we get our final timeout of the third period. We'll take it as well. We'll take it to the finish right after this on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports.
Yeah, I just wish I could keep up.
You know what's made the biggest difference for me? I started working with a sports medicine specialist at OSU, and I've already seen my endurance and energy improve.
OSU Medicine has your experts for sports medicine care to treat conditions related to your active lifestyle, whether it's diet, recent injury, or preventing a future one. Our trained specialists at OSU Medicine provide care to athletes in every sport, all ages and levels of activity. Call 918-599-4OSU for a sports medicine doctor near you. That's 918-599-4OSU, because our team is your team.
What better way to experience the greatest show on ice than in person with a group of your friends, family members, or coworkers? Tulsa Oilers group tickets start as low as 40% off for groups of 10 people or more. Soak in the glass-rattling action from the best seats in the house in one of our ice boxes or other luxury party areas. Call 918-632-7825 for more information or to place your group deposit while seats are available. Don't miss out on a group experience unlike any other.
Back here at the BOK Center, York Plumbing Ice, 5:38 left in the third period. It's 4-1 Tulsa. Shots 38-22 in favor of the Oilers as well. Face-off won by the Americans. Farmer working behind the cage, stolen back by Matsushima, but then worked further by Jake Allen. Circle to circle, Murray sends it ahead. Pass sent through to the zone, picked right back up by Farmer. Across again. Farmer trying to weave his way through onto the left wing side. Chips it to open space. Profaka breaks up the initial pass. Murray goes back to the line. Jake Allen to the right point. Dancing around is Liam Finley. His pass broken up. Matsushima clears it as far as the red line, and Farmer works back into his own zone. Oilers will get a change of sheriff. Coming on will be Farron. Back the other way to the line. Jake Allen finds Smessard. Now behind the end wall, it's Gould up top. Left side, Orzik. His shot toward the net, and it's broken up by Matsushima once again. Held in by Finley. Orzik, a shot goes wide of the cage. Over onto the left wing circle. Bouncing around at the hashes. Sent ahead through to center ice. And circle to circle it'll come. Gagnon all the way ahead to Robideau. Over to the left circle. Arm goes up, and the Oilers are going to go on to the kill here with 4:01 left here in the third period. Up by 3, 4-1 the current score line in favor of Tulsa. Blake McLaughlin with 2 goals in this game. It'll be Butcher heading to the box. See what the call is. 2 minutes. Or it might even be a 4-minute high stick. I couldn't see if it was 2 or 4 fingers up, but I think I saw 4. It is. It's a double minor. The Oilers have some time to kill here. 4:01 left in the third. 4 minutes left here on the penalty kill. The double minor for high sticking. Face-off will be to the right of Junka. Still that 4-1 score. 4:01 left here in the third. Jackson Weeb on the draw against Blake Murray. Puck is dropped, worked out to the left point. Here's Orzik. Centers things up. Sent over onto the right circle. Back up top again, Orzik. Centers everything. Left side, it's Murray. To the left point, a shot, save. No rebound given. Held onto by Junka. And here, the clocks actually sync with each other at 3:46 each remaining on the kill. And in the period, it's the third of 3. Up to the blue line, held in at the left point. Finley works his way down to the hashes. Now a one-time blast just put wide of Junka's cage. Touched ahead by Weeb. Can't quite get to the clearance, but does kill off a few more of these seconds. High slot, Brodzinski working around onto the left circle. He'll find Finley to the dot, back up top. Finley across, right wing circle. Shot, save, rebound, not given. Junka covers up. 3:07 left in the third. Still 4-1. .306 remaining on the double minor. 3:07 remaining in the third. 4-1 the score in favor of the Oilers. Clearance all the way down into Allen territory. Little less than a chance here now for Matsushima, shorthanded, nearly making it a 5-1 game as he steals it back here again. A chance through in the slot, stolen through once again. It will be Kiley down the left side to the slot. Feigning on the shot was MacArthur, cleared all the way down by the Oilers. 2:36 remaining now here in the period. It's the third. The Oilers have a 3-goal lead. Slaloming back out to center. Jake Allen. Chipped ahead, top of the right circle. Fournier looking. Here's McKee. He'll bank it ahead. Comes off the hand of one of the officials all the way down onto the end wall of the Allen zone with 2:10 left here in the third now. Oilers still leading by 3. 4-1 the score. MacArthur, left wing. Chance, a shot blocked in front. Cleared once again all the way down into the Americans' end. Final 2 minutes of the third period. It's a 4-1 Oilers lead. Grabbed and dropped by Orzik. Into the path of Finley. He'll slalom through. Full pace ahead. Down the right wing side. He'll play it to the line. Nobody home. And Orzik chased back into his own end with 1:35 left in the third period. Oilers on the kill for the rest of this game, or this frame, I should say. Send across to Orzik. Over onto the left side. Hardy. Seam pass. Down low. Sprawling block. A chance. It comes off the crossbar and out of play. 1:16 remaining now in the period. It's 4-1 in favor of the Oilers. .116 remaining here in the period. It's the third of 3, as we just mentioned. Face off to the blocker side of Junka. Held in left point. Orzik works it around. Finley up top. Sent across, left wing, it's Murray to the point, up top again, worked over, right circle, a blast and a kick save from Junka. Now, from the point, it's Murray, down the wall, worked up the line, a shot coming wide, final minute of the third. Oilers leading by 3. Murray going after his man, words being had between he and Weeb, and now they're going to go at it, and no, they'll be separated just before they can get it going. As Weeb and Murray continue to go after each other. A couple of guys jumping in at the end, ending the regular season series between these two teams. 44.6 seconds left in the game. Oilers with a 4-1 lead. So Weave will head down the tunnel here, as will Murray. That probably all stems from that really gnarly slash that Blake Murray delivered onto Jackson Weave early in this game. Face-off coming to the left of Junka. Both teams with offsetting minors here. 44 seconds left in the game. So Weave and Murray both get 2 minutes delay of game as to not endanger anything for their playoff chances. Still waiting on a drop here. We'll go straight into our post-game wrap-up, including the 3 stars of the game after this, as we've got to tear down pretty quickly here. And back up top, it'll come over to the left circle. Here's MacArthur peeling out to the point. It's Jake Allen. He'll center things up. Now MacArthur, a shot blocked before it reaches Junka. Back behind the net it comes all the way up top at the line. Allen works his way over onto the right side. Finley coming on now. He'll find the puck, top of the left circle. 20 seconds remaining in the period. At Karams off a stanchion and then hits the end wall. Robideau, a chance in front. Save made by Junka. The rebound rattles back up. Here's Allen, a shot. Another save by the Frenchman. Cleared all the way down by Matsushima, and that'll do it. The Oilers have punched their ticket to the 2023-24 Kelly Cup playoffs with a victory here. They'll be opening up against the Kansas City Mavericks in round 1, taking on the Brabham Cup champions, who finished their season with what was a astonishing 114 points. The Oilers end the season on a high note. The regular season, I should say, as they have guaranteed themselves some playoff hockey coming up this next week. 4-1 the final here. The Oilers rattle off 4 unanswered goals. We've got to get things arranged to announce playoff ticket sales coming up this next week. And so we'll wrap it up here on ECHL TV, powered by Flow Sports. For head coach Rob Murray and myself, Zach Reynolds, hope you have a fun, safe, fantastic rest of your Sunday evening. We will catch you next week in the postseason. Have a good one, everybody.